Hello, image design students. This is Mrs. Brown, and this video recording is going to be going over the Unit 12 graded assignment. So to begin this project, you will need to first open GIMP, and we are going to begin this project by creating a new template. So we'll click File, New, and we're going to use the 640 by 480, that first template in this dropdown. And then click OK. Next, we're going to just start it off by saving. Click File, Save As, and then we're going to type one word graphic. And from the title of the project, One Word Graphic, we are working on word graphics in Unit 12, learning all about word graphics. So we're going to choose a word and we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. So right now you need to do just that and think of a word. Make sure it is school appropriate, and we're going to type a word. To start off, you want to make sure the foreground color is set to black and the background color is white. If you need to reset these, you can simply just click this button right here and you'll be reset. Black on top, white on the bottom. Next, in the toolbox, you're going to click the text tool. And in the text options, you're going to click the font button and you're going to choose any font that you would like to use. And in the size, you want to type 60. And then in the image window right here, we're going to type our word. And I'm going to type the word fun. You want to make sure that your word fits in the image window. You don't want it coming outside of your image window. If not, you need to pick a smaller size if your text is too big. Okay, and that, my friends, is the first step. Now we're going to transform our word. So make sure that in the layers list, your word layer that was just created is selected. And then in the toolbox, we're going to click the scale tool. And here we're going to drag to scale the word. Remember, you can use these box handles to make it whatever size you would like. Make sure that it stays in the image window. You don't want it any larger than the image window. When you have it how you want it, go ahead and click scale. The next thing we're going to do after we've scaled it is we're going to use the rotate tool. So in the toolbox, go ahead and click the rotate tool. And then you're going to do just that. We're going to rotate the word. So you can click and drag to move it around however you want it. Once you have it how you want it, you're going to rotate it. Let's go ahead and save our work so far. Click File, Save, so that we don't lose anything that we have done. So now we've just transformed our word into something a little bit different. And here we're going to now use what we call the shear tool, which is a tool that we have not used before. And this is kind of like, I want you to imagine stretching this word, make it look like it's kind of getting stretched. So we want to continue with our word layer, make sure it's selected, and we're going to click the shear tool in the toolbox. Now in the image window, if you click and drag right or left, it will shear the word horizontally. So literally click, I'm going to move this out of the way, right or left. See how it's sharing the word? And it's kind of just changing the shape there. You can see the black and yellow highlight of your word. Make sure you stay in the image window however you share it. You don't want it coming out of the image window. And then click share. And then if you want to share it vertically, you'll go up and down. Okay, so I have it just about how I'd like. Now we're going to use what we call the curve and bend filter, which will allow us to distort and stretch the top and bottom and make curved lines with our graphic. So you want to still make sure that this this word layer is selected. And then we're going to click the filters menu and then distorts. And we're going to go over and we're going to click curve bend. An automatic preview box will pop up. Now, under modify curves, we're going to click and drag the line to change its shape. You can change the shape however you want. Whatever shape this line is going to be the shape of your word. So you can click and drag as many points as you want. Whatever shape you decide is totally fine. Okay, now once you've modified the line there, click and drag that line to change its shape. This is going to be the shape of the top of the word. Okay, now down here we're going to click copy. To copy the upper curve shape to the lower curve. Now we're going to click the word, click here under curve for border, we're going to click lower, and this is going to let us change the shape of the bottom of the word. So now we can, under modify curves, we're going to click and drag here, and you can see the lightly shaded line here shows our top curve, and now we're creating our bottom curve. You can choose whatever you'd like there. Okay. And once you have it how you like it, you're simply going to click OK. So you can just play around with this, change the upper and lower curves until you like how the preview looks. Let's see if that'll help us there. And then click OK. And you're going to see how my word changes there. You also can see that my word went off the screen, so I actually need to use my move tool to move it back into the screen. If you would like to undo anything that you just did and redo it, you sure can. And that takes us to the first part of this project. So we're now going to click File, Save. This is the part 1 video, and I want you to stay tuned for the part 2 video of the Unit 12 project.